Hey guys, it's me, Arthur, and you're watching How to Draw Creepy Creatures. Now, I actually got a request from one of my awesome subscribers, Julian Martinez. Oh, let me just fix the lights here so they're not flashing. Okay. To do the Grinch. Now, I know that this is a bit of an unconventional Christmas character, but I decided to include because it does sort of have some mythological origins, which I will explain to you. Anyway, the Grinch was created in 1955 in the book Hubbub and the Grinch. It would later become known in How the Grinch Stole Christmas in 1957, but it was created by Theodore Seuss Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss. Now, Theodore Seuss Geisel was a failed medical student and illustrator of erotic art who later tried to launch a series of spy novels, but they failed. So one day he was actually just banging frustratedly on his keyboard because was typing swear words onto his typewriter in order to blow off some steam. So once he ran out of swear words, he started making up funny words just because he didn't know what to do. And so it's from these funny words that he strung together the names of all the popular Dr. Seuss characters. And so basically his temper tantrum is why we have all these beloved books today, which I just think is really cool. He is just a very interesting guy that he tried this lifestyle, tried to be a doctor, and it didn't work out, but he actually became famous for doing something entirely different, which is cool. And also what I think is interesting about his character, the Grinch, is that there are some things that harken back to other Christmas lore. The thing is that he was of Eastern European descent, so it stands to reason that he probably would have heard of characters like Krampus, so that's one possible influence. Not to mention, the Grinch is supposed to live on this high mountain and is annoyed by the singing of the Who's down in Whoville. And it's very similar to Grilla, who lives in a high mountain and comes down every Christmas to cull humanity, cull the naughty children, essentially. So, even the description of the Grinch as a vaguely humanoid character with fur kind of looks like a lot of Christmas monsters look, as they're usually described as humanoid and bestial at the same time. So, it's just interesting. Also, it's a little bit different how at the end of the story he gets redeemed. Spoilers. I'm sure that 90% of you have seen this movie, but alright, but at the end of the story he gets redeemed, so he becomes a good character, which is an interesting interpretation of classic Christmas monster idea. Also, because this is a copyrighted character, I looked under the laws for fair use. You're allowed to use it as long as it's for transformative purposes, so I'm going to make him look a little bit different than he did in the book. I'm going to add our own specific spin to the character. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, basically human shape, but kind of pear-shaped around the middle.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Also gonna include the dog here, so.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnut roasting.
Now we got a basic skeletal structure. Let's work on the muscle a little bit.
So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's
Now let's
been
erase
said
some of this and go into the final
many
details.
times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That's what Christmas is all about. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, let's do some of the shading now.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That's what Christmas is all about. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Okay, let's sharpen these details a little bit. Get our pencil real sharp.
Simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnuts roasting, frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
Okay, sign off with your artist mark. And you have just drawn the Grinch. Alright, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And if any of you has any suggestions for the show, like stuff that you want me to draw, you can just leave it in the comments. I will be sure to get back to you. Also, you can look up my Patreon page. The link is in the description. Also, anybody who finished a lesson on the show and would like to show off your artwork, you can send it to me at my email address, and I'll be and as long as you give me your written permission in the email, I'll show it off on the show with your name so everyone knows that you did it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you liked it, Julian, and Merry Christmas.